Hi.
Bonjour.
You good?
Bienvenue.
This is a day in the life of interviewing United's newest signing.
I got a call the day before, checking my availability, and was in London, so I got myself back to Manchester. My first thought when I get a call like this is just excitement as a United fan. Oh, we've actually signed him, amazing. And then I get the bonus of getting to do the interview as well. Did my research on the training during the evening, read a couple of profiles, the best on Scouted Football and The Athletic, looked through his socials, his stats, plenty more. I'm looking for little bits of information really, any links with United or England, any notable passions off the pitch, anything that could prompt an interesting answer or just make him feel a bit more comfortable. And then I go back to the questions I used in Rasmus Højlund's first interview last summer to make sure I'm not missing anything obvious. On the day, I get up fairly early, pop into the shop to get something and see Leny Yoro's face all over the papers. United closing, they say. I head to Old Trafford to pick up some gear. It's my first day back in Manchester after working at the Euros, so I need this season's workwear. I walk from the ground to a studio in Salford where the interview's taking place, and once I'm there, there's loads of very talented people doing their thing. Camera ops, producers, photographers, all getting everything ready. There's some snacks, some tea and coffee available, and I write my questions down in a notebook just because it looks better than a phone. And then we all wait. Then Leny Yoro arrives, says hello to everyone, he's very polite, and then he heads into a dressing room and gets told what will be happening during the next couple of hours. The first job is shooting the bits that fans will see first, the signing photos, the tease videos, all quite exciting to watch from afar. And then he comes over to me. We have a little time before the formal interview starts, and my aim there is to try to make the player feel as relaxed as possible, really, especially when it's their second language, to make sure that they know they can redo any question, get me to repeat anything, take a break if they need to, whatever. Like most players, Leny very modestly said his English wasn't very good, but yeah, it was a lie. It was excellent. We started off by showing him a surprise video from Rio Ferdinand, which he enjoyed. He'd already spoken to Rio, but this was pretty fun to watch the smile on his face when he was watching it. I can't imagine growing up watching a player like that and then receiving a welcome video from him. Then we took a very short break to allow a camera to change lens and angle, and then we started the formal interview, in which he was excellent. You can watch the interview on the United app now, some really interesting stuff. After 15 minutes or so, we're all done. He heads over to sign some shirts for fans, do some pieces to camera for social. I help out a little bit wherever I can, just by holding some shirts out or whatever I can do. And then there's some more photos to pose for in the away and third kit and so on. After that, he is all done, way ahead of time, and he heads off, making the effort to go around all four corners of the studio and thank everyone individually. Very polite, very chilled, did everything very well. As for me, I left the studio after things were packed down, headed home, took a couple of snacks with me, obviously, waited for the signing to be announced in the evening so I could tell people what I'd actually been doing that day, made some pasta and went to bed. That's a day in the life. If you want more stuff like this, you can subscribe to my regular newsletter at harryrobinson.substack.com. And yeah, I look forward to seeing Leny Yoro play for Manchester United. Bienvenue.